Hello everyone. I hope you are all good.
Very good.
Oh, that's good.
Maybe on the other side. Okay.
Before I came to Taiwan, I have met a friend who is come from Pakistan, and this friend he had so much problems with food. I told him, why you don't eat meat? Because he doesn't eat meat at all. He said because he is not sure it is prepared the Islamic way, because he is a Muslim guy. So he just eats vegetables because it's halal for him. You know the halal and the haram concept in Islam. Something is haram, it can't be eaten or can't be doing. If something is haram, we can't do it as Muslims. So I told him, man, just eat. It's you are in Taiwan. I think it's God will understand. You cannot live without meat. We are predators. So he said, no, it's my value. I cannot just do something. It is so important to identify and prioritize our values. This involves self-reflecting on what really matters to us and what we want to achieve. However, living by, I'll give an example first. To identify your values, you should ask yourself, what are my values? For example, I will talk about religion, because most people on earth are religious people. Most people use a religion to know and recognize their values. For example, Jewish and Muslims cannot eat pork. Even you gave them much money, or you say to him, you will get much money if you eat pork, he will say no. It's their value to not eat food. It's a behavior to not eat certain things. It's haram for him. And it's this applies to all of his behavior. So he knows his values are coming from his model of a human behavior, that it's religion. However, use our values as a framework to decision making and goal setting can ensure that our actions align with our.
And there are four main ideas about the importance of values. Values can be our guiding principle, which shape or form our beliefs, actions, and behaviors. They are not only the foundation of our beliefs, but also help us make decisions in our personal and professional life. And moreover, we think having a strong set of values can provide a sense of purpose or direction. What else? It can navigate us through difficult situations with confidence and integrity. And I want to take the value of love as an example. For me, love can cheer me up and keep me going forward, no matter how terrible the situation is and how frustrated or depressed I am. And I think love has a strong and unspeakable power. Even just getting a short greeting from a person can make me feel positive and energetic. So, in conclusion, I think the value of love can help us find the way we want to go.
You ever going through the motion of life? So, have you ever going through the motion of life like a hamster on the wheel, always doing the same thing day by day without meaning? And or maybe you like this guy, you don't know where to go, always right direction. That means you haven't found the values of life. So, the living by your value is just like you having your own personal GPS. It will guide you to the right way and right direction, even when you don't know where it's going or not. but you will always have your friends and your families like cheering up for you every step that you go. And like living by your value, it means you get to be your own superhero with your own superpowers. Like you might not be able to fly or shoot the laser out of your eyes, but you can be kind, honest, and humble. That's it, the unique superpower that you all have. And the last one. So living by your values, it means so you want to be a cow following the herd, or you want to be a flamingo in a flock of pigeons. You can stand out. You can be the unique and be.
Play an important role in the culture of organization, and when companies prioritize values such as honesty and respect, accountability, they create a positive work environment and fosters trust, collaboration. Employers who share the same values as their organizations are more likely to, and then feel engaged or committed their work, leading increased productivity and job satisfaction. For example, I want to say, before I working in Taiwanese restaurant, so I need to learn Taiwanese culture. So objective behavior I will be with my colleagues. So I create a positive work environment. In my work, place everyone we support and respect each other.
First of all, living by our values can be so challenging, especially when faced with conflicting priorities and external pressures. It requires ongoing self-reflecting. However, stay true to our values can also bring a sense of fulfillment and purpose to our life, and help us to overcome obstacles and setbacks. Because when you live with your values, you feel you don't have to change. You keep your values. Even it's challenging for you, but you feel a big self-esteem because you didn't change your values because you are interacting with another country. This doesn't mean that you have to stay like a stone. Nothing, values are not written on a stone to keep them like this. You just try to adapt, but you keep your values also. You don't change them. Like the Muslim guy I met for Pakistan, I really respect him.
There are many values going on and many values that we appreciate all over the world, but values may not be the same to everyone in every country. Values usually vary from culture to culture, depending on a variety of factors such as history, culture, tradition, belief, religions. So it's important that we need to respect other people, and we need to approach other people, other culture with an open mind. For example, in individualism and collectivism society, they appreciate different values. In individualism, they appreciate the values of successful, of personal independence, of uniqueness. But in collectivism, people value the group harmony, the group well-being, and avoid conflict. Another example, I would say, the feminine and masculine society. In the feminine society, people value relationship, friendship, love, family, equality. But in a masculine society, people value more career and development and the acquisition of wealth. So it's important that we approach different culture with open mind and respect each other's values and beliefs. By doing so, we will expand our knowledge and live in harmony with people from all over the world. Thank you so much. That's our presentation.